Welcome back to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. My name is Ian, and today we're taking a look at this awesome 2018 Ural Gear Up in the really cool forest fog color. This is ultra low mileage with only 3,000 miles on it. And we can see how this color, depending on the angle you look at it, kind of has that matte finish, kind of changes shades. Really cool color in my opinion. We've added over $2,000 in value-added improvements, that being, making sure all the service is up to date, as well as a full detailing. So this video is going to be going over the general condition, some standout features, and some of the controls on this Ural. So with all that being said, let's dive in. First, we'll start on the exterior of this Ural. We'll go over the general condition as well as some of the installed options. So starting off with the Sidecar, we have the Sidecar front bumper with the driving lights, and the harness is run through the front bumper. We like doing that at AlphaCars, really bringing it up to the AlphaCars level to give it that clean look and protect that harness. We have this nice Sidecar nose rack. It's a wonderful option installed. If I shake it here, it's very sturdy. If you look at the machine, I can just pull it forward and back with this, and there's no flex in it at all. Very thick gauge metal, very sturdy, good for strapping down payloads, for whatever you may need on your journeys. We have fender mounted LED driving lights as well, and we have an LED bulb in the headlamp housing. So very good light output on this Ural. Before we get to that horizontally opposed twin, let me just talk about the tires and brakes real quick. We can see this beefy 4-piston caliper on the front. A nice floating rotor design, really a high-performance braking setup. And then we have our brakes on the Sidecar. It's again a nice Brembo caliper. And then our brakes on the back of the Ural. So the front brakes have 60% material remaining, the rear brakes have 60% material remaining, and the Sidecar brakes have 75% material remaining, so plenty of life left in these consumables. And then talking about the tires, as I mentioned, Sidecar tire, 75% material remaining. The rear tire on the Ural is new. And then the front tire has 70% life remaining on the Ural. So now, getting back to that power plant, we can see it is powder coated from the factory. Another wonderful option. That nice black finish, looks very sleek. And this is a 2018 with, you can see, no signs of like rust or corrosion on this powertrain, because that factory powder coating job is really high quality and is going to protect that power plant for many years to come. This Ural also has the spray-on chip guard underneath all the fenders, so front fender, rear fender, has it underneath the Sidecar. You can see that textured surface, and we can see the line of where that starts on the Sidecar as well. So that will protect the paint from chipping and damage by giving it some flex if like something kicked up or you brushed against something. So once again, another quality option to protect the longevity of this Ural. Another cool option, it has a cylinder temperature gauge. So we see this gauge readout here. We can see there's a lead that follows the spark plug leads that goes right to the cylinder. So that's feeding the temperature to this gauge, which a lot of Ural riders like to monitor that just to make sure they're getting the best and safest performance out of their machine. So that is pretty cool as well. And we originally sold this Ural when it was new. So it's a one owner, and we purchased it back from the original owner recently. So it's always been in the UralNE family, and we're real excited to have worked on it again and now have it for sale again, for someone else to enjoy for years to come. So talking about a couple specifications, it is a 749cc horizontally opposed twin. It has 4 forward gears and 1 mechanical reverse gear. So for the forward gears, we have this nice heel-toe shifter. And then over on the right side, we have our foot brake, which as we can see is tied to the master cylinder on the sidecar, so that actuates both rear brakes. And we have another little heel-toe shifter right here. So when you're in neutral with the clutch in, you'll kick your heel on this right here, and that will pop it into reverse. And that's shaft driven to our final drive unit, which has selectable two-wheel drive, which then can send power to our sidecar wheel. So to select two-wheel drive, that is done by this lever right here. If I can get the camera on there. Now that we're around the back, we have our spare tire, nice rear rack, cool jerry can, and a shovel on this side. Now let me show you inside the trunk. This is a two-handed operation as I have to actuate this lever and pull up on the trunk, so excuse the camera for 1 second. Now that we have this open, as we can see in here, we have a nice rubber floor mat. We have that same kind of chip guard lining even in the trunk. We have touch-up paint, factory toolkit, and some documents in that pouch in there as well. Very secure latching system for this trunk. Latch it like so, and it is lockable, so if you've got goodies in there you don't want to worry about someone else having an interest in it, then you can lock that right there. So now I'm going to open up that tonneau cover, which by the way, we have a great video which I'll link in this video. It'll pop up on your screen right now, and that'll show you kind of some different tips and tricks on different ways you can use your tonneau cover, whether you're using it to protect the sidecar, the compartment in it, or you're needing to store it a certain way. Really some cool information in that video, so check that out. So I'll be back momentarily with this cover opened. So now that I have the cover off, all I did was kind of throw it over the Ural just to show you the passenger compartment in this video. Very simple to do so. We have a nice seat. It even has some contour to it. It's a very nice place to be. Once again, even a floor mat in here, and our rubberized chip guard inside the sidecar, and we have our fuse panel here. There's a European style outlet, fuse box, and we have an additional switch there for another circuit. So all very cool. And now I'm going to throw that tonneau cover back on the sidecar, and I'm going to get on the Ural and show you some of the driver's controls. So welcome to the driver's seat of this Ural. Before I get on, first I'm going to show you this ultra cool compartment. We have a special little key that the Ural comes with to open it. So we have kind of our arrangement of keys, like we have a gas cap key as well that's specific to the gas cap. So we have this little key for our storage compartment, which we will put in and turn and open this right up. Really a great place to keep, valuables. If you see, I can put my phone in here, very modern, very large phone, and fits in there no problem. We have this nice rubber gasket around here as well, and with how this is designed, I don't really foresee much of any water or moisture getting in there. So cool place to keep, phone, wallet, documents, etc. So I really like that. Now putting our ignition key back in. Let's turn the key. See, it does its needle sweep and self-check. So I'm gonna hop on this now. And looking at the controls, we have our nice parking brake, a nice aluminum handle, very nice to use. We have our horn, blinkers, high beams, and then flash to pass. And then of course our throttle, run and kill switch and starter. This switch right here, this nice waterproof switch, is for the sidecar driving lights, and then our switch right here next to the gauge is for our fender driving lights. So I'm going to start this Ural up. I just put those lights on, and then we can take a look from the outside. Runs very smooth. Nice smooth idle. Checking out all those lights on. You're really going to be confident in any situation, any time of the day or night, and you're going to be very well seen by others, which is a very safe thing on a motorcycle. So now that I'm going to turn off these lights, another notable mention is the steering dampener. It's a hydraulic steering dampener. We can see we adjust it by turning this red knob here. So that'll adjust kind of how firm our steering is and how it reacts depending on the terrain we're riding on. So just another nice feature on this Ural that makes a big difference once you get it dialed in. So this has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location. Thanks for watching this video. Please leave a like, please subscribe so you don't miss any more exciting content. If you have any questions on this Ural, definitely visit our website, alphacars.com. It'll be linked in this video and in the description. We're happy to answer any emails or calls you may have, as these bikes are our specialty. With all that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until next time.